One of the things that is clear at this point in the Obama administration's age is that now it's legacy time for the president. And one of the things that he thinks is going to be one of his proudest legacy achievements is the so-called deal with Iran. What are your thoughts on that deal?
Well, the Iran deal was bad from start to finish. The damage was done in the negotiations. I don't think they had clear enough objectives. Look, a decade ago, Iran had an objective of getting a nuclear bomb, but that wasn't the top of their objective. Their objective is to be the most powerful country in the region, and they will do anything to achieve that and export their terror. So when we were there in force, they concentrated on getting a nuclear bomb. Why? Because that would make them powerful and scare people. And then we left Iraq before the cement really had a chance to harden and that country would have a chance to get back on its feet. We created a vacuum. And you know who's filled it? Iran. They now have troops where? They're directing troops in Iraq, in Yemen. They've always been in Syria to some degree or another, and they're supporting terror groups like Hezbollah and others in the region. And that costs money. So Iran made this deal, as I wrote about in the Washington Times, because Iran now is making conventional gains that they didn't even think were possible 10 years ago. And so they need money. And with oil falling from where they needed to be in the $136 range now into the $30 range, they needed currency. So Iran says, fine, we'll push out getting a nuclear weapon several years. We won't be honest about that anyway. But what we need is the hard cash. So I agree the Iran deal will be a legacy item for Obama, but not in the way he feels. It'll be the exact opposite. It will set off a conventional arms race. Saudi Arabia and the rest will need to defend themselves. And eventually it will result in a nuclear arms race. In any case, the Middle East will be far more dangerous than ever before. And it also will be important for America to continue to develop its own energy resources, because what we don't want is for those countries to get even more money and fuel these ambitions.